Hey everyone, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. Christina Perri, I Believe, and this was a request by Matt. Thank you so much for this request and donation. And this is a fan Instagram lyric video, which is on her official channel. I also had the link sent to me to the album version, but when I pasted that one in, it said not available for you. So I think Matt rather wanted this version anyway, so we're gonna check this out. I hear that Christina Perri has struggled with anxiety and major depression since she was a child, really, and she's a big advocate for mental health, and this song covers this topic. So I love that because, you know, I am definitely a proponent of that as a subject near and dear to my heart, having had the same or similar struggles with anxiety and depression. You know, the cause might be different, but since I was a kid, and then ultimately ended up in alcoholism and addiction, man. So I definitely love exploring music like that on the channel, have done so a lot and will do so many more. Of course, I know 1,000 Years by her. And, you know, James Arthur made a great cover of that, you know, so that is a very, very big song, maybe her biggest, right? A Jar of Hearts is a title I know. I might have heard it, I'm not sure. But this one is totally new to me. So let's check it out. Oh, okay. So the fans submitted photos with the favorite lyric. Oh, that's cool. I have the lyrics on the second monitor too.
I believe if I knew where I was going, I'd lose my way. I believe that the words that he told you are not your grave. I know that we are not the weight of all our memories. I believe in the things that I am afraid to say. Hold on. I believe in the lost possibilities you can't see. And I believe that the darkness reminds us where light can be. I know that your heart is still beating, beating, darling. I believe that you fell so you would land next to me. 'Cause I have been where you are before, and I have felt the pain of losing who you are. And I have died so many times, but I am still alive.
Wow, man, that is powerful. And it's great that they asked the fans to send in their favorite lyrics, and everybody has a different line, so you can make up your lyric video. That is, come on, man, that's wonderful. Like, every line means something to somebody. It doesn't always have to be the entire song. If you can just give a person one line that they can hold on to, it can be enough to get them through a day, through more than one day even. You know, maybe even get a perspective, a different angle that they can then run with and just, you know, towards the path of healing, you know, run towards that. I love that. Of course, her voice is incredible. Beautiful voice, and the emotion, you can hear it. And I believe, you know, and I've talked about this in other reactions that cover similar topics, because that line to me is so really, it's really beautiful. I believe in the lost possibilities, you know, you can see, or you can't see really. You're not there yet. You know, when you're in it, I couldn't see it. But now with the hindsight, the benefit of hindsight, you know, hindsight is 2020, you see that, right? So if you could be there for somebody, you know, and guide them a little bit or support them, you know, so they will eventually get there as well. That's a beautiful thing, man. That is a great line. There's many great lines in this, as depicted in this video already, you know. all worth talking about. All worth talking about. I believe that the words he told you are not your grave. Like if somebody tells you something, you know, that's not a hill to die on, to carry that with you always. It's not because they see you this way. And they might not even see you this way. Some people, you know, do these throwaway lines that we take and then we spin them, and make them like 99% worse than they already were. It's not something, you know, that we should pay too much or give too much worth to, right? Which is easier said than done. Trust me, I believe that. I know that. I'm going into the believe thing. So yeah, man, so many great lines in here. Believe in the things I'm afraid to say. Scared to speak up for what you believe in. Especially nowadays, that's sometimes hard, you know, because there's so many opinions out there ready to beat you into submission if you say something that might not be mainstream or whatever the consensus is in society. In every group and every, you know, everywhere in the world, there's, you know, minorities or marginalized people afraid to stand up for what they believe in. Yeah, man. I felt that. Damn, man.
I believe that tomorrow is stronger than yesterday. And I believe that your head is the only thing in your way. I wish that you could see your scars turn into beauty. I believe that today it's okay to be not okay. Hold on, hold on. 'Cause I have been where you are before, and I have felt the pain of losing who you are. And I have died so many times, but I'm still alive.
Wow.
This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Repeating that like a mantra, like an affirmation. I love that, you know, and especially repeated as much because it gained strength and momentum over time. Beautiful song. Beautiful video to see that the people, you know, find meaning in the words that you wrote. I love that, you know, and I like that, you know, that she said that, you know, don't hold on to it. You know, you're not the weight of, you know, your memories or your past. We don't, you know, feel that you need to be taken hostage by that, you know. And of course, I know there's a lot of horrible stuff that happens to people. You know, I Definitely had some. I definitely have still some mental wounds, from childhood, and then, you know, that's stuff that you carry away. But I did not want to be 70 or 80 years old and then, look at my life and say, hey, I was never happy because this happened to me when I was 6 years old. That didn't seem right to me. And slowly, it's never, every day is not, peaches and roses. But slowly I made my way over here, and, when, just as a perspective, not, to say, to boast or something, but just as a perspective for people who are in that, when I go back, 4 years, when I was in the depths of my addiction, basically a shell of yourself, in the hospital multiple times, going through withdrawals, thinking like, this is it, is this it for me? At the same time, this is it, and asking, is this it? How can I ever get out of this? To cut to a few years later, where I was, where I, finally pursued my dream of becoming a writer and wrote stories, short stories, won some contests, published a trilogy that was nominated for 2 awards. Okay, I lost 2 times, but still, you see, things that happened that you couldn't believe possible. So there's the possibility she talks about, and your scars becoming your strength or beauty, right? And basically becoming proud of it. Now, addiction and alcoholism, being sober, that is a badge I wear with honor, having gone through that. And I'm very grateful for it. So, I don't know. It's just keep going, keep going. It's not the end. This is the beginning. Great song. Definitely want to explore more of Christina Perri's music. So hit me with some recommendations, and I hope I can get to some of those. Thank you for being here, everybody. Take care. Don't be too hard on yourself. Peace.